Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. I just wanted to kind of let you know that, because it's been a little while since I've done a show, I learned a couple of tricks. So notice how my audio sounds kind of crappy. Well, I learned a little trick. Check this out. Watch. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. I've been away for a little while because I was learning to do stuff like that. So hopefully, the show's gonna sound a lot better now. So anyway, okay, have to compose myself here, and now we can start the show. Ready? Konnichiwa. Minasan genki desu ka? Welcome to yet another episode of The Road to Japan. My name is Nico. I will be your host as usual. And just a quick reminder, you're now able to watch this on YouTube. So definitely head on over to youtube.com and search for The Road to Japan. Or you can simply go to theroadtojapan.com/YouTube to find this and many other videos on over there. So there's quite a bit that I'm going to have to get to today. So to start, the first thing I want to mention is that someone watched the last proper episode of The Road to Japan, and they noted something having to do with kind of my setup. Obviously, as you can see, the setup is a little different now. I've got some lights here. I have a backdrop behind me, and you're actually watching this on a new camera. The microphone is the same, but I decided to remove the pop filter because I figure people might be more interested in seeing my face as opposed to a big old disc here. And well, I'm just hoping that the pop filter won't be that sorely missed. I guess we'll find out when I get around to editing this. But one thing that someone addressed to me is that they saw on my desk was this here, which is obviously a bottle of hand lotion. And of course, they made some, lewd comments saying like, hey, what's that lotion for? And I just thought I'd actually address that really quick. So for those of you that don't live in the Midwest, I don't know if this pertains to the entire Midwest, but at least in Milwaukee, in the Milwaukee area, during wintertime, it gets rather cold, which is, that's nothing new. I mean, everyone knows that it can get pretty cold here. But what I was not aware of when I originally moved here is also how dry the winters get. And when you're dealing with some really, really cold wind chill, it can really, really damage your hands. And that's the reason why I have this lotion. It's because the wind chill just really brutally drying your hands out in combination with the type of work that I do just really wrecks my hands. So I need to constantly keep them, moisturized, which I never thought I'd actually say, but as we get older, we have to do things that we weren't originally planning on doing. So me having to use lotion on a regular basis is kind of part of that. It's obviously more of a thing in the wintertime. I don't really use it during the summer. But being as I'm at my desk a lot, that's just where I decided to keep the lotion. So, I'm not sitting here trying to say like, hey, wait, I don't do that kind of stuff. It's just, I just figured I'd address why I have that bottle of lotion there. It's just so, as I'm doing work or whatever, I can quickly get a little dab and take care of business. So, anyway, so enough about the lotion. I want to I'm looking at my agenda here. You can't really see it, but that's okay. And of course, obviously, if you're listening at home in your car or whatever you're listening to the podcast feed, nothing is going to be different. However, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to try something a little different than I did with the previous episode, because it kind of occurred to me when I was putting it all together, is that people, I think, like their YouTube videos to be a little bit more bite-sized, I guess. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and dissect this video into segments. Now, again, if you're listening on the podcast, you're not going to really notice anything because it's just going to be a seamless show all the way through. But on YouTube, it's actually going to be dissected into sections. I haven't exactly figured out how the sections are going to work, but it's a work in progress. So anyway, you can find this and all other episodes at theroadtojapan.com, and obviously you can go to youtube.com and look for The Road to Japan there, or as previously mentioned, you can go to theroadtojapan.com/YouTube to watch this and all other videos. I actually just finished recording 2 other videos talking about the Hanko that I got, and I also bought a series of flashcards, kanji flashcards. So those videos hopefully will be going up somewhere around the same time that these videos go up for this episode. As far as the timeline for that, I don't know. I've been practicing with the video editing, but even so, there's still a lot of waiting involved, basically for things to get rendered, and once you have a final product, then you got to wait for it to process, and then you got to do the uploading and all this other stuff. So I really don't know what the time frame is going to be. As I continue to do this, I'll be able to have a better idea of when these videos will be able to go up. So just stay tuned. But I figure if you really want to keep an eye out for these kind of videos when they come out, follow the YouTube account. Follow the YouTube account if you want to, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Same with the podcast. If you like the show, there's a button on the website to take you directly to iTunes, or if you're savvy enough, you can check out just the RSS feed and check it out there. Any podcatcher, I think at this point, since I've been doing it long enough, will be able to pull up the show if you just search for it. So anyway, what I was getting at is actually you could follow the show through social media as well. There's a page on Facebook, and more importantly, there's the account on Twitter. The reason I'm kind of pointing out more the Twitter account is because anytime the videos are uploaded and ready to go, it automatically sends a tweet letting all the followers know that the video is ready. So if you really want to keep track of these videos, follow the account on YouTube. Or I don't know why I keep saying YouTube. I mean Twitter. Follow the account on Twitter, and then it will alert you to when things are ready to go on YouTube. I'm sorry I keep saying YouTube. I have it's been a couple weeks since the last episode, so I've been doing nothing but researching how to make my videos better. Hopefully this will look a little bit better, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna keep practicing, and hopefully by the end it's gonna do things a lot better. I did want to just mention real quick, I am I'm using a new camera. For those that are curious, I am using the Canon Vixia HF-R 500, which is a camcorder, and I am sure some of you might be thinking like, well, if you were going to upgrade a camera, why not get like a DSLR? I originally had my eyes set on a T3i, which I think is either a 50 or 60D camera, and it's a bit pricey, but I was willing to go for it, and I was ready to buy up until in my research I found out that the video lengths are actually limited, which I don't know I can't remember if it's a time thing or a size or file size. I think the file size it maxes out at 4 gigabytes, which for a DSLR I think equates to around like 10 minutes of footage, and because I don't want to sit here and pause my episode while I'm recording to deal with the camera stuff, I decided to go with a camcorder instead, and this is an HD camcorder. I'm still kind of putzing with the settings to try and get the best image. Hopefully what you're looking at is pretty good in combination with my lights and stuff. That's the reason I'm not wearing my glasses, is because the lights would just, all you would see is just a reflection in my glasses. So yeah, I'm not using my glasses for the show proper. Excuse me. So where do we want to go from here? Well, I think